Every day, a group of ants would go to the river to collect a single drop of water and then carry it back to water the tree roots. On this particular day, the ants were moving supplies in an orderly manner. The team leader would distribute a piece of broken leaf to each ant, which they would then carry to the next destination. On their way, they would pass by Mushroom Hill. Finally, they would pile up all the transported supplies in the cave, repeating this cycle every day. Just then, a red ant stopped in its tracks and fell into deep thought as it gazed at the expansive view. Seeing this, the team leader immediately blew his whistle as a warning. Then, the red ant resumed its work, but when it reached Mushroom Hill, it took a leap like a trampoline and landed at the cave entrance. After that, it stopped again as it looked at the pool below, instantly blocking the path of all the little ants and causing traffic to come to a standstill. The team leader was so furious that he kept blowing his whistle, but the red ant paid no attention. It immediately squeezed past the ants at the cave entrance, took a running start, and jumped into the pool. The overflowing water splashed away the ants nearby. The team leader blew his whistle again in anger. Then, the red ant jumped out of the pool, shook off the water droplets on its bottom, and continued on its way. But when it reached the exit, it stopped again and looked at the mushrooms above, falling into deep thought once more. It dug into the ground and sent the mushrooms down. Using the elasticity of the mushrooms, the red ant jumped directly onto the tree. At that moment, the team leader caught it and angrily threw it aside, making it face the wall and think about its actions. Just then, a leaf in the team leader's hand suddenly slipped and fell. Watching the drifting leaf, the red ant had a brilliant idea. It picked a leaf and floated out, using the wind to directly reach the cave. The team leader was simply astonished. Seeing this, the little ants behind thought it was a great idea and immediately picked leaves, following the red ant's example and flying into the cave. Under the red ant's command, 3 ants jumped into the pool together. The overflowing water splashed the ants nearby directly to the exit, and the excess water happened to irrigate the trees. Subsequently, the other little ants began to follow suit. They jumped onto the big tree together, picked leaves, and floated into the cave one by one. This not only saved them effort but also improved efficiency. The team leader stood there in a daze. However, at that moment, the red ant was too short to reach the leaves. Seeing this, the team leader immediately picked a leaf for it, silently acknowledging the red ant's method. Finally, the ants happily and efficiently completed their work with a sense of fun.